Welcome to the Tone Jerks podcast. I'm your host, Brian Gower, and with me today we got
Kyle McIntyre.
McIntyre. What's new in your world? What's shaking? What is grooving?
All right, so we've been talking about the saga with the 5'11" jeans.
Hey,
You know, it's not really been that bad. I'm just not. They're my homies.
I think we did. It's like a mix of like just going on for weeks. I
Yeah.
think on Patreon and this. So you ordered stuff and you didn't get it.
I ordered stuff. It said
They're
it
just like-
arrived. Like I didn't get a message like, oh, that didn't come in the package. I looked at the packing slip. It said it was there.
That's fucked up. That's
Yeah.
what. Yeah, I was like, dude, you got to get that rectified, or they're just gonna keep your money and your jeans.
When I sent, you burn a hole in your pocket. Boom. I sent an email like a day or two after I got it. Nothing. Crickets. And I kept checking my email. Nothing. I went to their website and they're like, oh, we're having delayed on responses. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give them some time. I gave them like another 3 days or something. I'm like, you know what? Send them another message. And then like another 3 days went by. So it's probably been like, I don't know, 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
Quite a long time.
Mhm.
And they finally responded like, oh, we'll give you, the refund and we'll send you the thing that didn't arrive. So 2 jeans and like a patch, just like a little stick on or like a Velcro.
I'm writing a
morale
note.
patch.
I'm not actually writing down
The
what you're
list
saying.
of what, here, write down the things that are missing. please.
Put the timeline there,
Yeah.
please. Jamie,
2 weeks? Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Jamie,
Right.
can you
All the facts
take
are
that
represented.
down? Yeah, we got Jamie over here.
So, got my refund. So I got like $50 back.
It's
So.
like you won $50.
I know. I'm up. House loses.
It's your own money.
Yeah, I either was gonna get screwed over or just be baseline back to nothing. Nah, I'm not on top of anything.
Yeah, I mean, are you
Anyways.
dissatisfied, or are you,
Nah, whatever.
Are you
I'm
bummed that you didn't get the pants you wanted?
yeah, I'm just a little bummed.
Yeah,
I'm crying on the inside, but whatever. We'll see.
it is. What it is.
I'll buy more.
Yeah,
But they were on sale. They're like 30 or like $25 for the pair,
Mhm.
which is awesome.
That is a good
Usually
deal.
they're like $80.
Yeah, but hey.
You lose some, you lose some.
Yeah, that's probably because they sold the fuck out.
Exactly.
They couldn't
I got the
fulfill
last
yeah.
2.
And so whatever. But hey, you got your money back. At least you didn't. Like, you're not at $50.
Yeah.
That would suck, dick.
That
Legit.
would.
That would be.
I was a little ticked off, but I wasn't like, I want to see your manager. I was just kind of like, all right,
Yeah.
shit happens. I know, people are going through some shit. People are selling through a lot of. I look online for things I want. I can never find things I want anymore. So I was
Really?
yeah.
Hmm.
Well, like, gun stuff.
Yeah.
Pew pew stuff. I'm like, there's certain things I want to get. I can't find them. So I was
I-
bitching earlier. You saw me on the computer. I'm like,
yeah.
you don't have that in 20-inch?
Yeah.
I'll show you 20 inches, pal.
I got it.
To my computer.
Yeah. You punch your computer. I was like, yeah. I think a lot of furniture is out of stock
Yeah.
everywhere. So where I work, but also like I want to buy something from. I think they're only San Diego, Jerome's.
Yeah, they're Southern California. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you got it.
there's a table that I want to get, like a side table, but that I can also use for like filming, like pedals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, get like a better, wider shot, because I've been kind of doing a test on these videos of like pedals just from down, and been using like I have this like little like stool, like a I don't know, like a bar stool or whatever.
Yeah.
And then put the tripod over it and filming down, but just the stool itself, it's meant to be sat on, so it's like really, it's not very big.
Yeah.
So my
it's only like
whole-
a foot
Mhm.
wide or so.
Whereas the table that I'm
Maybe not even.
looking at, if I guess if I was more savvy with like my wood, well, if I had better skills at making stuff,
Shouldn't be bragging about
it
that
shouldn't
kind of
be
stuff.
too bad, because it's just like
It's a family-friendly show.
yeah,
Here.
pin legs, and it's acacia wood.
Shouldn't be talking about your good wood.
You good wood. The good vibrations. With your wood.
Both at the same time.
Vibrating wood. Ooh. Anyway, this table I've been looking at, I'm like, oh, it's cool. It's gonna be in stock in March. And it's like, it's actually gonna be in stock in May, and they keep just pushing it back. So
You know
like,
what?
people are
Actually,
just keep
We discontinued it.
buying all this shit. So it's not like I have my heart set on it, but it'd be great or I guess I could.
Dude, let's just build it.
I should just come here and just film on this table.
Yeah.
You could
hit,
just
hit the table. Both our mics are attached to it. Probably should do that. It
Knock
probably
on
comes
wood.
out really well.
Yeah, it's gonna be great for
It's like
podcast.
bassy and Sounds like the feds are at the door. Let's build one, dude.
The cast is too hot. You guys are done.
We'll do a live edge.
Yeah.
Like cut.
Yeah.
We could knock off the bark, which we probably should, or we could leave it on there.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want to
drill
about 24 inch, maybe 2 feet, or maybe like.
And how tall?
Side table height. So maybe 20. This one's 24, pretty much just like a square, but with pin legs.
Yeah, do 3 legs.
Yeah, or like pipe or whatever, something like that, just to keep up and look kind of cool, like rusticy look.
Whatever, man.
You think you could do it?
I don't know about pipe legs. Those look kind of dumb.
Whatever, some type of metal leg. That's
you do 3 legs. You put them at an angle. Fucking done, man. Yeah. And it's always level. 3 legs are always level.
Yeah,
and 3 legs are always better than 2.
Yeah. Come a third leg.
Yeah, I'll show you a third leg.
But anyway,
Force the joke.
Yeah, furniture definitely is out of stock in a lot of places, or it's like extended ETAs.
And that goes for everything.
And it seems like, I guess, guns too, huh?
Yeah. Well, it's just like I was trying to find a 20-inch barrel.
Yeah.
I have one, but it's like
I want another one.
No, I have one, but it's to find the part that goes on it. I might as well just change gears and get a different one.
I'm going to totally buy a whole new gun just for this one barrel that I want.
You better believe I would do that.
Well, that makes sense to me, though.
I like building stuff. Okay.
Well, build me a table. How about that?
Maybe not that.
How about shut the fuck up?
All right. So
okay. All right.
So back to buying stuff. Did I talk about? I talked about some New Balance shoes, right? Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Man, I talk so much shit. I don't even know anymore.
I can't even keep track anymore.
So I think I talked about New Balance shoes and how they're all the fucking same. They're all named the same. But because I was looking for a set that I really wanted.
Yeah.
I found some olive green.
Yeah.
Like they look tactical.
Yeah.
But they're the same like 574s or whatever they are.
I think you had mentioned it that you were going to buy them, but you haven't got them in. But you got them in.
Got them in. Don't think I have foot fungus they were used.
Do they stink?
No, they don't stink.
Did you actually smell them?
I did.
Okay, good.
Because they're my shoes now.
Yeah.
I better fucking smell them.
You're like Fat Joe. You lick the bottom.
Yeah. So they don't stink. They smell like cardboard. It looks like some sneakerhead owned them.
Yeah.
Because they're like in perfect condition.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what year these came out, but I can't find them anymore. I can't even find like a next generation, you know?
Yeah.
So, but I'm stoked on them. They're super comfortable. I've never owned New Balances before. This is me like sidestepping and trying something new, you know?
Yeah.
I got my Red Wings, my Converse, my Adidas, but I don't really kind of get outside of that. So it works out, and they're sick looking and they're super comfortable.
They're bitching.
They're yeah. I don't use that terminology, but bitching.
Yeah.
They're sick.
Yeah.
And I wore them with my brown pants
and
this jacket the other day because it's actually like this color.
You couldn't even fucking see me.
Yeah. Well, it was night.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was stunting.
Yeah. I'm shining, baby.
So I guess another thing, I think I've always talked shit about like short scale bases.
Yeah.
Finally got to play, and I didn't even know these existed.
Mm-hmm.
But a short scale, so it's the Mustang American bass.
Yeah.
They're cool.
It was Nate over at House of Music SD. He had an American one.
Yeah.
That had the string through body that
exactly.
I didn't know these existed either until he's like, oh, because I just saw it. I'm like, oh, cool. That's a white Mustang bass. Cool.
So I will say they're cool. They are cool, but I don't like playing them.
Because they're,
and it's nothing against, Nate's equipment. I didn't really enjoy playing it that much. I was trying too. I was really trying. I gave like a good like 20 minutes of jamming out with it.
Would you? I mean, people say it's like, oh, I think they just default to be like, these are for guitarists who want to play bass. And that's kind of him. He's like, oh, it's great to have this here. Because I'm like, oh, you can even
fits in a guitar case. And
he was even saying, it fits in a guitar case. You could put it, you could like even be comfortable fretting chords on it.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it's kind of like that for when I'm recording.
I can do
or
that
whatever.
on bass, but on my bass.
Yeah. But for you, a regular size bass, full size bass is more comfortable.
And I think for me, it even like sounds better.
Yeah, because I think the scale length, it's like things are less floppy, I would say. but it was a pretty cool bass. It was something that I didn't even know existed. And I'm like, okay, even having the through body bridge helps, I think, with a little bit of the, I don't know, tautness of the strings.
Taut? Did you say tight or did you say taut?
Taut. This shit's taut.
This shit is taut.
This shit is wicked taut.
All right.
This shit, mate.
It's fucked.
But no, it's cool. I was like, I saw that and I was like, oh, cool. I kind of like wrote it off. Like, oh, I like the pink ones and
Mexican bass,
the orange ones. And I'm like, oh shit, American made one. I didn't even know they did that.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy.
He's like, I didn't either, so I just bought it.
Yeah,
because it's like I've never seen them.
Really nice bass, actually.
Yeah,
but more for whoever likes them.
It's more for a guitar player or like somebody who, I guess, if they're a smaller player. I
gave it a shot. Okay, I didn't just discount it and move on. I tried it.
6'3", 6'2", something like that.
6'4", dude.
You're a big dude playing a short scale bass. Like you could play a regular bass and be totally fine.
Don't make me feel short by saying 6'3".
You're emasculating me. Give me that extra inch.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You're 6'4", so you're like a big guy and playing a short scale bass. You're like, all right, this maybe just doesn't.
My ID does say 6'5". Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
He's a liar.
It might have been a hot day.
Yeah.
They didn't put me up and measure me.
Yeah.
I maybe she just misread my handwriting, but I'm 6'5" to the state.
Or you're like put like levelers in your shoe for you're like
door shims.
I need to say that I'm 6'5". Like 6'4" is not enough.
Door stoppers on the bottom of my shoes, like break an ankle.
Anyway,
that's my what's new. We have like a combined what's new.
Yeah, so it's kind of a recap about the live stream show that we did.
Yeah. So
over at House of Music, it was good. So it was the double header over there with Just In Case. And Playing Without a Pilot opened, and it was good.
We headlined first, though.
Yeah.
We were the first headliner.
Yeah, for the most part, it was good. A little technical difficulties in the beginning, some hiccups here and there, but all in all, it was good.
Yeah,
there were, I think, like just getting going and stuff like that. It was like, okay, it before we even started, it dropped out, and then we had to get going, and the cameras, and then got the stream going. It was sounding good. We got the sound check and everything, and the audio was working. And it's cool. We're going. So we were like 20 minutes late or whatever because we told people 6, and it went by, and it was a little late, and then we're going, and then just black.
Yeah, I think we played like 3 songs,
and the
it was like towards the end of like the third one.
Yeah, it was
black
because I think Nate had his computer on like auto like update.
Yeah.
So I think we talked about how it's like I had like an update on my computer, and it was an issue where it was like kind of like, okay, it fixed a Thunderbolt port or whatever. So like I think Mac and computers and a lot of people who have recording computers, they take it offline. So it's not connected to the internet because a lot of computers, even if you don't have it for automatic update, it still will automatically update. So that was and it did a system restart
right in
the middle of the live stream, and he's just like,
uh-oh.
So we got back on, and a lot of people stuck with it, and then they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Our friend Ian was like, I restarted my computer and reset my, what the fuck? It's like, it wasn't you.
Like,
it wasn't.
Ian and I play video games. He always has to deal with his console.
Mm-hmm.
I think he applied the same thing to
his computer. It's like, it's like, no, it wasn't you.
It was you, dude.
On the our end. But once we got it back back and going and stuff like that, it was cool because there was like, he was saying, it's like, oh yeah, it's like your guys' stream. It's like a lot of people were giving feedback about like, this is low, this is high, this changed this, and I think it originally was set to like mono. He's like, what, fucking change it? Everybody's like, change it, it's in mono, So when we got back in stereo, once we got back from the dropout, the blackout, it was good. People were saying like,
Twitch tried to cancel us just like they did my boy.
Yeah, it was
Doctor
D.
Yeah.
They came up for Kyle's D. And it's like anyway, so it was fun. It was a good experience, and I think this was fun. The better of the live streams that we've done, and like the first of many, I would say, and people liked it. So we got some feedback like, oh yeah, maybe next time we could turn this up or change it up a bit. But I think compared to the cell phone quality that we did on our first one. This one definitely was leagues above. And multicam setup and stuff like that. It was fun to kind of like where I was at playing. I was pretty close to his computer, so I could see what the stream was seeing. It was really cool, the transitions. It was going to like drum view to Kyle view to stagnant wide view. So definitely, big thanks to Nate over at House of Music SD. You can check out his Instagram, his Twitch, and stuff like that. And I think we'll be back there soon enough to get another one going. And the Just In Case one was good too. So I think it was a lot of fun for their fans and friends over in New Jersey to staying up a little late there. But it
wasn't that late.
No, it wasn't that late. Like 10 o'clock.
Well,
maybe.
Ian was he's in New Jersey too, so
and
he was for us. Okay?
Yeah,
not for you. He's for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but no, it was fun. So it was fun to play with both bands. On like they were. Nate was saying, it's like, why don't you do this more often? I'm like, I actually was getting tired, getting gassed towards like that, just in case.
Well,
so I was glad I didn't sing.
Yeah.
And Brian plays drums and sings for Just In Case. So he played drums for us and doesn't sing. And then he added some woos here and there. Woo! And then it was fun. It was pretty cool. So
I had fun.
I definitely
brought my trail mix, so I was a happy boy.
No, it's funny because Kyle, like during the Just In Case set, was off camera, and so like he was close to me.
Yeah,
but he was just hanging out. He's like drinking beer, and he's kind of like taking some pictures on his phone.
Beer was hitting me, and I was like, I had in my pocket.
He was
stashed.
Like sitting there, kind of grooving, like like the whole cat with the the groove, just feeling the vibing. And then he's like got his phone too, and he's checking stuff out.
I was taking pictures too.
He's taking pictures and stuff like that. He's like going phone, and I could see him set his phone down, just like, and then he's like, pulls his jacket out and he pulls out trail mix. He's like,
yes.
He starts vibing and just the trail mix. I was losing it. I'm like, that's the funniest shit I ever heard. Because you were so animated. You weren't even on camera. You're just like vibing.
I was just trying to make you laugh, but I was also really drunk.
Yeah, vibing. I'm like, oh shit, trail mix. Like Mr. Bean.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not even saying anything. You're just making noise.
Yeah, it's good trail mix though.
You're like, You're like acting out, like, got ideas, and you find it and search for it.
Just like rolls out.
That was pretty fucking good. Yeah. No, so it was fun. So definitely, thanks to everybody who tuned in for that. And it's like a live stream. So this one, I think, didn't get saved to the channel. So if you missed it, you missed it. So
sorry.
It's like, it's like, oh, I missed it. Like, well, it's like missing a show.
We'll get it next time. You'll get it next time, maybe.
Yeah, so we'll do it again. We'll let you know. So probably maybe we can sneak in another band in between or whatever. But I like that one, so I think we'll be back. So that's the what's new for both of us, I would say.
Yeah, what do you got?
Let's see. I did buy some new things this week. Kind of boring, but I was still very excited. It's like when you get anything from Amazon or you buy anything from...
You're just stoked that it arrives?
You're just stoked to be like, I'm getting something.
It could be like
I'm so stoked. You're like, oh, I'm following the tracking still as if it were like a pedal.
It could be like a bag of dirt.
Yeah.
Yes!
I'm like, you're still following the track. I'm like, oh, what did the move? Oh, I'm getting a day early.
It's in town. Oh,
I'm also doing my whole... Amazon free trial, like my scam here that I do.
Your fourth one or fifth one?
Yeah, a bunch of free trials. Although they do get me sometimes where I forget to cancel.
Oh,
and they like,
gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha. Usually,
what about
$12 or whatever? What
about YouTube? You get that one, right?
I don't do the. I've never bought YouTube.
No. I know you don't, but you get the like ad that pops up all the time, right? Have you ever been tempted to do like the 7-day or?
No, never. I always just skip
because I'll be listening to like a podcast and I'll leave the page on accident. I'm like, well, maybe I'll just do the free trial.
I think when I'm on my phone, I'm listening. I don't listen to podcasts.
Spotify
I'm only Spotify or Apple.
But there's some like interviews I want to listen to that are like 3 hours long on YouTube.
Yeah,
I don't want to have YouTube open.
Yeah, if I'll watch a video podcast, it's because I want to sit down and watch it. Which sometimes like I'm like, oh, I'm doing this. I'm not clicking away.
Yeah.
It's So it's like Tasteless Gentlemen. I'll watch those because they're kind of funny. They do some funny, like just their banter back and forth. It's usually the 4 or 5 guys, and then the Matt and Shane one. I'll watch that.
Yeah, well, I'll
depends on what it is. I'll just listen to it. Sometimes I'm like, I'm at work, I get eager. I'm like, I need to listen to Matt and Shane.
Or like when I'm driving, I don't want to have YouTube playing on my actual phone.
Mm-hmm.
It's a distraction, and I have my phone mounted.
Oh,
so I just want to hear it. Like I'm not watching like America's Funniest Home Videos or something.
Yeah,
I have to watch every gag. That's not. That's
it's just you start watching.
I think that's the America's Funniest.
No, I was just saying like if something funny,
That's
of just like somebody running around with some funny videos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways.
But America's Funniest. No, the brand of like I care about Bob Saget.
Do you?
Whoever's doing it now. Isn't it Carlton? No?
I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, so I'm tempted to do the free trial.
I would say give it a shot.
It'll get me.
But you're gonna
I'm gonna be I'm gonna get got.
You're gonna you got.
I'm gonna get got.
So I'm doing the Amazon free trial again. So that's my move is like try and get some shit
you wait
for free.
For the email that pops in, then you're like, yes, please, boom.
Or I just like I make sure to fucking cancel it. Although I've done it before, where I just fucking forget. I'm like, damn it.
Well, how much is it? Like $10?
I think it's like $12 or something like that.
It's nothing.
No, but I mean, I don't buy all that much, really.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, I guess this time I did. So I bought on fun things that are necessary, I would say.
Just give your card to someone who's got it, and then you just text them, hey, can you order this for me on their card through their account?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because both of my sisters have it, so I could just ask them, and it's just kind of like, yeah, oh boy, our scumbag brother just doesn't want to pay $12.
Yeah.
And I'm mooching off one sister's Netflix and the other's Disney Plus.
While borrowing all of one of the sister's games, right?
Yeah, I'm just like,
console.
I provide nothing to my siblings.
Yeah.
Just
it's been like
wacky
that.
Comedy.
Oh, he's a funny guy.
The fun uncle.
Yeah. This is the funny one.
Anyway, so what I did buy was charging cables. So one for the Sony, because I think the battery goes really quick, and I think we got down to like maybe 9% last time.
Oh.
And then, so I'm like,
that's
okay.
important.
Yeah, I'm like, yep, better get a cable to, it's just a micro USB, whatever. It's boring. Anyway, so I got a cable, and then I got like another, because I just wanted to leave it here, another like, little power brick thing to charge it. So to me, I'm like, okay, these are things that I'm like waiting for, like Amazon. Oh boy, when I get them, I'm like, oh, sick.
Yeah, no, I've definitely like romanticized what I got.
Mm-hmm.
Something, whatever it is, you pop it up and you're like, oh, this is really boring.
Yeah, I think.
Why was I tracking this for like hours?
Oh, and I just refreshed the page because I'm like, it's coming this day. Check. Oh my god, this is so sick.
F5.
Yeah, and I was like, why? And when I got it, and I'm like, well, yeah, we're using it now, so that's totally cool.
Yeah.
And another thing that I bought. So I don't think I bought this from Amazon. I bought it just from the site called Peak Design was the name of the site. So my putting on a strap onto a camera body, at least the one that I have, is a real pain in the ass. So now I was like,
you have to like,
I never used it because I always put it on a tripod or I kind of just hold it or whatever.
Yeah.
But when I went and shot that wedding photography or shot photos for that wedding for Brian, I needed a camera strap, and the 6400 comes included with a strap, very shitty one, which we'll go into later. But attaching it to my camera body, I have like this small rig cage on mine. It was such a pain in the ass, and just even getting it through. Oh my god, I had to watch a tutorial. I'm like, is this how it's supposed to go? And the person made it so easy, which it's not, because it's just like it's fucking bullshit.
Let's see this thing.
So I got this is due to YouTube ads, because my whole algorithm has switched on YouTube from like guitar stuff and guitars and gear and Sweetwater ads and blah 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 blah. Not a whole lot of that though. I don't really watch a whole lot of anime stuff on YouTube, but it has switched to camera stuff because I've been watching a lot of Peter McKinnon, Potato Jets, and other guys who are just all like videographer, photographer, YouTubers.
Potato Jet?
Yeah, he's a
YouTuber
who does exactly what I said. He does videography photos. What a weird. You're like a dad. Is that? What does that
Is
mean?
that one
Is
of
that
your
a
little friends?
name of a band? Who names their band that? This famous band.
Oh,
The one that okay. How do you
Dad, they're the Beatles.
Who names it? They spelled it wrong.
Yeah, it's like beat it, Dad.
Beat it, and you should, but not like that. Or I guess if you want to, it's free country.
Not in front of me.
I'm a teenager telling my dad to go beat it. Anyway, so it's these little clips here. They're from Peak Design, and then this is not an ad, but this ad worked on me because they're like, "Do you ever see these little orange shits on people's cameras and wondering what they are?" And then it's a quick release.
That's the ad.
No, and it's like
Little orange shit.
it's these little orange things. I'm like,
All right.
yeah, I guess. And I'm like looking. I'm like, yeah, I probably see it. I'm like, oh, it's like you attach them to your camera, and apparently these little cables or little cords that they have on here
Yeah.
can withstand 200 pounds. I'm like, let's test it.
Yeah, not with your camera, probably.
I just hang off of it. I'm like, all right, Kyle, hand
You
me.
hang yourself?
Yeah,
It works.
great job.
Call it ambulance.
But yeah, you attach these to your camera, and then they just like you attach the little I don't know other receiving
Dealy
strap,
bob?
dealy bob to your strap,
To the dingle.
and so you could just like attach it on and then push that to take it off. And I'm like, oh man, that's so sick. And I was like, it texted Brian. I'm like, Rash about it. I'm like, are these bullshit? He's like, no, they're sick. Oh, bought it. That's all it took. That's all you had to say. That's all you had to say. So, well, if it's on Peter McKinnon likes it, then fuck, Brian, is this cool? Yeah, okay, click. So, because once I attached the strap to my camera or the camera body from the wedding, I left it on there because it was such a pain to get off. I'm like, if I need a strap, I don't want to spend
just put a rubber band on it.
15 minutes trying to put this goddamn strap on, which I'm not going to not say it didn't take 15 minutes because it maybe took more.
You said strap on.
Anyway, so I got my strap attached to this, and these are the extras. So if I have another body or whatever, but I think these are cool because I can just like, it's so much easier just to leave my camera without a camera strap on it.
Who makes that cage, by the way? It like sits
Small rig.
small rig. That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool.
You
'cause
can't see it, but it is it's like a roll cage for a camera.
Yeah, I would assume it adds protection to it.
Yeah.
But I can also put a light on it, and my has cold shoe mounts, so I can put my microphone on there and aperture light. I'm pretty stoked on my little setup that I got going on here.
Yeah.
And these were not expensive. This is a shitty free strap that I got included with the camera. I do not like it. It feels very rough around
It's
your
like
neck.
sandpaper on one side. It's like a cat's tongue.
Yeah, it's not. It
Just dry.
So I need to get a new camera strap. I don't need to because I very rarely use it, but I would like a nicer one,
Yeah.
a newer one. I was thinking about getting Couch makes the guitar straps, but they also make camera straps.
Yeah.
But you were saying there's another company or somebody else?
There's a company I buy my slings from.
Mhm.
So the slings I get for
What the hell's a sling, by the way?
for my firearm.
Okay, I was just like, yeah,
It's just-
totally. I know what that
You have a
is.
strap for your camera, but they
And
don't
you have
call it a strap on a
Yeah.
gun.
It's a
It's a
sling,
sling.
but it's essentially the same thing.
Same thing, yeah. So it's a 2-point harness. You put one on the stock, and you put one on the front end on the foregrip, and you can basically cinch it to your body, and so you become more accurate with it.
Got it.
And also, it leaves your hands free to do whatever you need to do. But yeah, this would, I mean, not that you're going to be like hanging from it or swinging off vines.
But it's just uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think you should get a better one. They
But also, I mean, that came free, so
exactly.
and like I'm totally could deal with it. But
Use
I
the free stuff until you can't use it anymore.
Yeah, or I would just like a better one because so far I'm not doing a whole lot of point and shoot stuff, but I do want to get into that and using the camera for
The company
photos and stuff.
company I was thinking is Edgar Sherman.
Okay.
So he makes slings, like I said, but he also does camera straps or camera slings. I doubt he calls them that, but they're basically
Camera straps, probably.
Yeah, but it looks like it would work just perfectly fine with these new clips that you have.
Yeah, and they're pretty universal, and I like them. So
Some different colors too, but you probably only want to do black.
yeah, because it's just keep it easy.
Yeah.
Maybe red.
I think
Because all my cables that I have for this, like I have the charging cable. I have the Rode. It's all the accessories are red. It'd be kind of cool. And my aperture's red. That'd be cool. Red strap.
Yeah,
This is all stuff that we're looking at that you're not seeing.
Yeah, you can't see any of this. You can see this. Good. That's about it.
But yeah, so it's just
also not red, but fire hose straps. They make.
Oh yeah, their boy.
They make it. It's gonna be wide. It's not like wide like a fire hose, like what you'd think, but it's probably like 2 inches, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
be cool.
Maybe.
So yeah, I guess I'm in the market for camera straps. So if anybody else knows, I like both those options. So if anybody has any other ones, couch would be cool, but I mean, I don't have any connection to them. So you like both those companies, and you have testimonials that they do good stuff. So.
I have a couch strap, but
Yeah, so I guess definitely like I fell victim to a YouTube ad, and I am happy with these so far. So they, sometimes you win with those. Sometimes or maybe I'm the mark that they're like, this person is gonna spend money on dumb shit.
Is that the first time you bought something from a YouTube ad, or like an Instagram ad, or?
I want to say, yeah, or maybe I just see some. Like brands, and then I go for it
after you see it over and over again.
Yeah.
There's I think I've talked about it, but those tail lights I got from my Vic.
Did you get those from an Instagram ad?
They were like an Instagram ad. I was like, that's pretty tight. They just hook right up to your regular, and I searched through, and I'm like, whatever. It's like $30. Who cares?
I think maybe my case, for my phone. It's one of those mouse cases, MOUS. I see ads now all the time with people like, we're dropping this from a balloon, the brand new iPhone 12. It's going to break. It doesn't break.
Watch.
Whoa, slow motion. Boom. We're going to shoot it with paintballs. But I mean, I don't know. I don't remember if I bought it from that and seeing an ad, but I just saw it was carbon fiber, and I was like, well, that matches my belt.
That matches everything in my life.
No, I like my belt. I have a Grip 6 belt, and I saw an ad, and I thought that like sharp. It's a cool design, and it has carbon fiber buckle. I'm like, I bought it. So yes, you're right. I bought that. I have no problems with that. So maybe I'm just a fucking mark. Just don't send me Instagram ads. Like you send them all to Tone Jerks, and I'm gonna be like, dude, I need that.
Any camera stuff, you'll be on that.
If it's not like a $2,000 lens, maybe yeah. Although I do want those.
Yeah, maybe one day.
Yeah, so that's kind of I guess that's kind of it for the what's news. I guess I did finish SAO 3 Sword Art Online. Finally finished watching that anime. I think I was watching, and I talked about it. I'm like, I'm just watching tons of YouTube videos. So I'm like, well, I don't have time to watch anything. Well, let's watch a bunch of like Peter McKinnon videos. I'm like, you know what? Why don't I watch? Not that I don't get anything.
My favorite pastime.
Not that, I was like, I should watch a show, because I think you always talk about like watching shows or whatever, and then like catching up. Well, like I just don't, like when I say I don't have time, I'm like, it's because I'm just wasting it watching YouTube videos. So I watched, not that I'm like, this is a burden, a tough bit. I'm like, I finished watching Sword Art Online, War of the Underworld.
I haven't.
It's an anime. I like it.
That's the third one?
Yes.
I guess because I have like movies in my head too that I guess I consider like.
And then characters from the movie randomly come back into that season for some reason. I thought they were dead. But hey.
People that died like in real life? Or people that just died in the game? And they...
Yes.
Okay.
It just makes no sense. I'm like, what the fuck? And you just watch it like, well, there's going to be another season.
Yeah.
So it's a dumb show that I thoroughly enjoyed. And
I haven't watched anime in a long time.
Yeah, I think you just watched the one that I was like, oh, watch this. If I watch... the hell was it? Stranger Things. And you watched I remember that was back in the day. I was like, I'll watch Stranger Things if you watch Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
And I like Stranger Things. I think you liked Sword Art Online. It was good.
We should probably do that again.
I did not
for content.
I didn't finish I didn't watch season 2 of Sword Art of Stranger Things, because I was like I think the agreement was just to watch season 1. But
the agreement? Well, we signed the contract.
Maybe I'll watch like Mandalorian if you watch something. You like that show?
Send it, bitch. Yeah.
So both seasons?
Yeah.
Did both seasons finish?
Yeah, there's 3, isn't there?
What? I guess I feel like that show just came out, but it's like, what, now on season 3?
Shit, I can't remember. I don't know.
I don't even know anymore.
Numbers.
Yeah, I don't know
I
nothing.
don't remember. Someone will.
I know
bitch at
nothing
me,
about
probably.
that show, but people's like weekly updates. Did anybody see this episode? I'm like, no.
Spoilers.
Let's have a discussion on my page about this. No.
Yeah. Message me about you're lonely. Let's talk about that.
So that was my what's new. And then I don't know. I was like, it's funny on my what's new, like on my phone. I have like a note here. I guess I'll just read it out loud. So coffee makes me shit. That was put in my notes of my what's new. And it's true because I had cold brew before coming over here. And I was like, dude, I'm going to be late because I'm just like, blammo. No regrets though.
I like how you say it like it only happens to you. That's the thing with coffee.
No, but that was like
that's
like,
the world's
that's
problem.
my note that I wrote here on my what's new section of my phone because like spoiler, like we do kind of keep track of like shit on my phone.
Newsflash!
Boom!
Coffee makes me.
And I was just like, why is that a note that I wrote down? I was like, this needs to be said. I need to like the world needs to hear my story. I drink cold brew. I'm like, oh.
I'm all right with that.
Cold brown.
I don't have that problem.
I normally. Maybe it's like in the day. Maybe because I got the shit in the chamber.
Yeah,
like
I got one just racked and ready to go.
Rack them.
Yeah, everyone has to do that. I mean, that's the whole.
That's what I heard, and then people say like, "Oh, cigarettes
drink some
too."
Brown and watch it go down. I don't know. That's what people say.
That makes sense to me. Yeah. It's like cigarettes too. I don't smoke really, but people say like.
I only smoke when I'm on fire.
There you go. Yeah, I
actually no. I do like cigars.
I've never had cigars. Like cigarettes. I
pause the cast
once in a while. Let's start lighting up in here.
Yeah, probably not. We could probably do it. Get some cigars going.
For the not just surprise me, but just in case video. For True to This, we shot it, and most of it, the performances and parts like that in Brian's garage, I think. And Brian, I was like, oh, I got an idea. Let's get like a fog, like smoky and kind of, make it cool in here. So they were just ripping, like, they're like, okay, well, Brian and Adam were like, oh, let's just smoke a bunch and just like blow into the camera and just like that. I'm like, geez. It's
super
like
stereotypical.
It's DIY. It's DIY because we didn't have a fog or smoke machine, so
shit.
it just started like blazing. Just so
it worked. It worked, dude.
Smoking loud.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means really. No, I think I don't know. I just hear it. I'm like, is loud chronic?
I don't know.
People say that.
I'm not cool.
I don't know either. But I just
We're
hear
squares, dude.
I hear like you're smoking loud.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just thought that was funny.
I don't know.
Like, oh, DIY kids. If you're gonna. You don't have a fog machine, just start smoking weed.
Yeah, not kids. Come on.
Adults?
Yes.
There you go.
Depending on your local state ordinances.
Exactly. Only,
From the Tone Jerks, we're responsible.
Just smoke
stoners.
CBD. It's the same thing.
Smoke CBD?
Yeah.
Smoke CBD in the morning. Smoke CBD.
Oh, man, there's a stupid tagline for like a podcast who does like I'm not going to promote the company because we're not getting paid for it, but they have a stupid, I think it's smoke your CBD because you can. Is their line. That's like the company's line. I won't say, the company, because like I said, they're not paying us.
It makes me feel all
so
right.
they say it every time they have to do the ad. Like, smoke your CBD because you can. It's like, what the?
It's like super lame.
The dumbest thing I've ever heard. But anyway. Let's topics. What do you say, huh?
We could.
Yeah,
we're rambling.
Hit them up. It's like, shit. Okay, so this is, I guess, going to be part of my what's new for next week or whatever. So, get one more day of work, and then I'm off work for 2 weeks. So, humble brag.
What, you just took some time off or what? You get fired?
Yeah. I'm fired for 2 weeks, and then I'm coming back to work.
Yeah. Well, they're generous over there.
It's like,
we'll let you come back.
You can not work for 2 weeks and not get paid for it.
Yeah.
And so you can also come back. No.
Sorry, it threw you off.
So I just have a bunch of like vacation time saved up. So I'm just wanted to blow through it. And I got 2 weeks. So I have no plans.
Really?
And I love that. It was just like I kind of just like entered in like time to be like whatever, any of those hours you can give me off. I'm like, I need to blow through my vacation. So got approved for all of it. So 2 weeks. I'm like, okay,
Nice.
cool. We got the time. We're not too crazy. So I'm like, cool. I'm super stoked. So to me, I'm like, I'm all about that. So I kind of like the idea of like, don't tell anybody that I'm off. Although I'm talking about it on a podcast. It's like just so like nobody hits me up to do anything or nobody did. I'm like, for me, I'm like, I just want to just chill mode. Chill mode, engage. I'm chill. I'm cool. I'm chill.
Chill.
Chiller, major chiller. So I don't know. If you had 2 weeks off starting,
This
Saturday, what would you do?
Well, I'd make it Thursday.
Yeah.
First of all.
Because Thursday is the unofficial start of the week.
It's Thirsty Thursday.
And what you want to do is probably talking to that mic.
You're like right here?
You can tilt it towards you. You got the ability with the Gator frameworks.
Not sponsored though this episode.
No, but it is sick.
Future
though.
maybe. Okay. All right. Embarrassed. I'm sorry. I'm not good at my microphone job.
Yeah.
Here.
Well, it's because you get the SM7 and it's like a little bit.
Yeah, you get around here, you know, I'm going outside. I'm orbiting a little too far.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's like you're talking like, so everybody,
well, I'm trying to look at you.
I know. Hey,
We're having fun here. I'm also like
why are we even fighting?
4 Bud Light seltzers. Actually 3. I can't even lie.
Yeah.
Anyways,
You're seltzer lying. You're horse feeding me.
blame it on the alcohol.
Yeah, there you go. Fucked up again. Didn't do Miller. Next time.
Yeah.
Does Miller make a seltzer?
I don't think so.
I know Coors does.
Just get
Corona
the
does.
Miller Lite, dude.
I know. Because I had these and I didn't want to fucking spend money.
Yeah.
Well,
Cash in.
Yeah.
Why not cash out?
Yeah. Why sell out when you can buy in?
It makes sense for this scenario.
Okay. The
All
2
right.
weeks. You have 2 weeks. What are you going to do? Yeah, like, and you have no time to plan. So I'd be like, well, I'm going to go on a trip because I really want to see this. Well, no. You got 2 weeks. What are you going to do?
That's exactly what I do.
You could go somewhere.
I would drive somewhere. I'd probably rent a car, like I did last time. Go on a fucking epic drive out to Texas or something. Hit up my brother. I'd go hang out. If it was like right now, I'd go hang out with my younger brother who's in Texas.
Yeah.
Who's there because he's home from school from Idaho. Probably hang out. I'd take my wife, obviously. We'd go hang out. We'd make an adventure of it. We'd hit all the things we wanted to do before.
Yeah.
But like either the state was closed down on the way or we were trying to make a deadline or timeline to get somewhere.
Yeah.
So, go for a drive. Maybe not even go to Texas. Who knows?
Yeah.
But that's one thing I'd do.
Yeah.
Well, I got a list of things.
You wouldn't think about like cleaning up stuff or?
You go, and I'll read the next one on here.
Oh, No.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd clean your clock. How about that?
Yeah, how about that? I just put them up, put it on, say, hey, break it up, say, hey, break it up. Why are you even fighting, dude?
I don't like it when we do this.
The kids, we're fighting in front of the kids. They hate that. They hate that.
Not in front of the kids.
Yeah. Jeez.
What would you do?
I want to record more videos. I got some content, and this is, I guess, maybe I'll say it.
Sneak peek here?
Put it into the cosmos. So I got idea. I'm gonna do that line 6 HX stomp video.
All right.
So that I can
hopefully it works.
Yeah, and then I can sell it.
Yeah.
Get rid of it. I did make 2. I guess this is a spoiler. So the video is just gonna kind of go over like what sounds I can get out of it that I would use for recording and for a band and stuff like that. I did make 2 patches, so I guess patches. I got 2. I can't even see. I'm blinded. And then I guess if some people saw on RJ Teletalk's channel, I recorded a video with him, kind of going over the HX Stomp and the differences, and we made a patch
a while ago, right?
Probably
like a year
and a half ago. I would say a year and some change.
He put that out?
He put it out on his channel. You can check that out. I'm kind of doing maybe my own updated version of it, to where I will update the patch because it was, I got some tweaks to it. So tweaks of the EQ. I think in that video, If you haven't seen it, I guess go see it. But he used third-party IRs on it, which is good. They sound great. If I had my choice, I would use one as well. But I wanted to do the challenge of using everything
built in.
Exactly. Because I want patches that people can download. And this is the exact one.
If you didn't have the ability to download, you'd at least have what was on board.
Yeah. You could download my patch and get the exact sounds that I'm using.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to go over that, and I've already made them. I'm satisfied with the bass patch and the guitar patch that I made and updated or whatever. And so that's the video I'm going to do next. So I can sell the stomp, be gone with it.
Get that thing out of your life,
get it
man.
Gone.
It's all that stress it's giving you.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that. I got some other videos going on. I guess, yeah, just kind of some demos and working on different like video ideas. I don't want to be just straight like demo, and I do like the format that I have of like writing a song and doing a little ditty.
Yeah.
And a little playthrough.
Do a little dance.
Yeah, do a little dance, but and then you go, let's check out the pedal in the back. So I like that format, but I'm kind of testing out different ideas of like quicker ones, quicker shots and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm just getting better at talking headshots and learning this for, the camera settings that I have and the lighting that I have.
Just tweaking those things and getting things better.
So I like the idea of having, the cool LED lights in the back that make me
so cool.
I like that. So I kind of want to make that stand out, but I still want to make me like white light in the foreground. I'm learning more of these things, and I'm like learning about hair lights and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this is all boring stuff that to me is super fun.
Yeah.
That I just want to do just to get better at videography, just so I can at least put something out for pedals and the podcast YouTube. So that's going to be a big thing for me.
It's tight.
But what about you? What's another thing?
Okay. Well,
besides traveling,
off my list, I would like to get rid of some things. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hence clean up.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously the garage, but also there's like, I have shit on the side of the house and you throw away, burn, whatever. Also want to like grade the backyard or grate. Is it grade? It's grade. Grade the backyard.
Give it a grade A.
Because I had taken dirt from the front yard, put it in the back, and it's like lumpy. It's just like unusable because you walk out there and
it's lumpia.
It's lumpy.
I wish.
Yeah, fuck. It'd be gone already.
Fuck that. Actually, we're gonna scrap all these plans. I'm getting lumpia for 2 weeks.
Lumpia's good. Yeah,
it is. It's awesome. Really don't even know what it is.
Lumpia. It's
lumpia. Yeah.
Well, it's like a rolled taco, right?
Yeah,
but it's like.
Don't know what's in it,
It's
but
Filipino.
I always eat it, and I'm like, this is so good.
It's probably pork with some veggies.
Yeah, we could ask some friends. Make some calls and be like, what's in this shit?
Yeah,
or you
to the bottom of this. Anyways, it's lumpy. So like, if there's weeds that are growing, you don't know that it's like, you don't know that it's like uneven. So you walk over.
I forget
and
that there's
trip.
videos of just my dumb faces and sound effects. They're like,
you can zoom in, get that one.
Yeah.
But I'd like to get like a bobcat.
Yeah.
And just get not a real one. Don't like the fucking skid steer and get in there. I'll show you some skid marks. Get in there. I'm trying to steal your jokes before you get to them.
Skid marks and it works because I'm like, yes,
he got it.
Woo!
It's like Sonic with the rings. He got those ones. So I would scrape basically the backyard and basically level it out and get rid of all that shit and throw it in like a dumpster and just
so you get some home improvement things running. Getting cleaned up and then get rid of some stuff. Donating stuff, throwing away stuff, I guess.
Yeah, I have a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Get rid of a bunch of car parts, motorcycles. Just want to get rid of the motorcycles.
Yeah.
Just outright. But every time I want it, I list them. One, no one responds, but also your dad's like, because he's got the same bikes that I have.
Yeah.
He's like, wait a minute. Yeah. He was just here in like the fucking rain.
Yeah.
Going through car part or the motorcycle parts or stripping parts. Like I have a junkyard.
Yeah.
In a backyard. Oh, you mind pulling those out for me and breaking down?
He literally starts
kicking
the tire. Yeah. People have heard him. It's always sounds.
Yeah. That's just.
What do you mean? What? Everybody who knows my dad. And when he
all have a voice for
they
him.
all have that same voice.
It's pretty funny.
Because you could say something.
It's always been like register.
Like, sometimes he'll be like, well, yeah. And then he'll go and be like,
yeah.
It goes down and up a bunch.
Yeah.
And he's always like, You can be like, oh, I think even since we were kids, like, oh,
Kyle.
like, oh, yeah, here's my report card. What do you mean this is your report card? It's exactly what I said.
You hear him from the other Brian.
Kyle. Ever since we were kids, he'd be like, what are you doing? Yeah. But he's always like, kind of will do the high pitch, like, you can't fucking do that shit.
Yeah. Anyways, every time I try and get rid of something, it's like, wait a minute, I need a bunch of parts off there. So he'll harvest parts. I'm like,
you need to
I'm like, Dan, why don't you just take these to your house? Oh, no. So I have five of these bikes.
Just get rid of. You should just put it like for free.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah, like anything else like in the house? Like, do you have like old like clothes and stuff like that?
No, I don't really have like projects like that, I guess. But I mean, I still want to throw away shit, or I don't know, still organize and go through stuff.
Mm.
But for 2 weeks, that's hell.
I think I mean, I was doing a lot of that shit when I was not working for quarantine or whatever.
Yeah.
So when I was off for 2 months, I feel like there's a lot more things I wish I would have done. So maybe I want to do it this time around.
Yeah.
Because I already did the like, I don't know, kind of more chore-y type things.
Yeah.
Like I already got rid of like donated clothes.
You got easy stuff, right? Or is that easy?
I mean, it's all kind of done. I don't really have any other like projects.
Yeah.
It's all just now I want to record more stuff for playing. I'm going to finish everything that I can do for the EP. I'm going to do.
All right.
And try and coordinate with Brian and get all the drums done for the playing stuff. And we have like a couple new songs. So I'm like, if I can squeeze those in, just get like a scratch guitar track to a click.
Yeah. We should finish that shit up.
And yeah, so I'm like, I could get guitars done in like a day or two.
Yep.
And I think I mentioned, I recorded all the guitar parts, but I want to do them again because
you got that line 6.
I have better fractal patches that I've made. I'm more comfortable with my fractal now. And also because I have the Equits and the Crystal Palace. Before I was using, I kind of did every track. I had rhythm done with my Les Paul Jr. that had the pearly gates and my SG that had the 59.
Yeah.
And those were great. And neither one of them had Gun Street harness and anything like that. Totally fine. They're great. They both have Evertune. They totally stayed in tune. And lead parts, I kind of did either or.
Yeah.
Either guitar. And then now that I keep listening to it and then I have played my Equits, I'm like, I can't unhear the shitness. And how much
the shitness,
how much the shittiness and how much better it can be. And so I'm like, YOLO, do it again.
Oh my God.
What is this, 2011?
Yeah, just make it snappy though.
Yeah, so I'm just going to do it again because I have the time. So that's one thing. And it is a dumb move to be like, you're fucking...
What do I have to do on that? Do I have anything else to do on that? Just vocals?
You got vocals, yeah. You already did all the bass.
All right.
So that's it. And then Brian, we're going to redo the drums because we had talked about it, but it's like, we know that drums can sound better because of listening to the Just In Case one. Like, because we got better sounds. We used the Focusrite. It works. Has better preamps than an old Digi 03 that Brian was using. Not that they're huge difference, but they are clearer and better mics. And, just instead of in the living room that he did, the garage is bigger, sounded better.
Yeah.
So we're just going to get it again. We knew how much he could get done with the tracks that we did for Just In Case. We're just going to add more and do it again for playing. Because I'm like, that sounded great. I would not be dissatisfied with that mix on a plain, album. So I'm like, no, let's do it again. And I think we can both, him and I both agreed. I'm like, if you want to do it again, let's do it again. I'm like, I want to do it again. I'm like, cool, let's do it. Yeah. Neither one of us thought it was a dumb idea. We're both like, I kind of think we should do the drums again for playing.
You're like, bet.
And he's like, yeah. He's like, me too. Sick. Cool. We both like.
When can you start?
We did. Yeah. We both like shake hands.
You're both interviewing for the job.
Neither one of it's because it literally sounds like a dumb idea. Saying to redo all the guitar parts that are good and they're played.
Yeah.
I want to say like as good as I could, but I'm like, but
that one little word. ...
3
letters.
Yeah.
But you can make it sound better.
Exactly. So why not? and then it's not going to cost me anything, just my time. So that's going to be another one.
The time is money.
Yeah. So you got another one?
No. I mean, that was really it. I had grading the backyard and also cleaning the house was technically two different, but I put them all.
Yeah.
Together.
I think finishing Mario Galaxy 2 and then Tales of Symphonia. I just got to knock these games out.
Maybe I should throw finishing Red Dead 2.
Yeah, that should be on there. And then I think I should start watching some shows or maybe movies. I was talking to Joseph or Joe, like my
Bloodsport.
He was saying he's like, you got to watch like some more of the Marvel movies, like Thor 3 or Ragnarok, and then Black Panther and stuff like that. He's like, if anything, you just have to watch Thor Ragnarok.
It's so good.
And I'm like, okay, I guess I should check it out. So at least that one. So maybe that's another one on my list I could watch. But it's just hard for me to think. I'm like, oh, I want to take time to watch these things because that seems like such a waste of time. But it's not, because I'll waste time watching YouTube. As I said, I'm like, it's in my head. It's like how I think watching movies is such a waste of time because it's like it could be an hour and a half, 2 hours. But I will watch a show.
You'll binge the shit out of it and watch 4 hours.
Yeah,
in a row.
Yeah, I'll watch or longer.
It's like 2 movies.
Just crushing an anime show, but to me, crushing YouTube videos makes more sense
because it's like
because they're shorter,
more content.
Yeah,
or not necessarily. It's just snippets.
Yeah, it really is like so.
It's
maybe
like
you can watch.
I didn't eat a whole pizza. I only ate 8 slices.
Yeah, or it's like, oh, I have like
16.
Or it's like, oh, I only had like 2 slices, but they're like giant fucking.
Just half.
It's like half a fucking table. So maybe that's for me. As I kind of want to, I want to have something tangible, and not that videos or photos are tangible, but I want shit done. And not that music is really, but I would like to have these things done in this time. So I felt like I wasn't as creative during my 2 months off before.
Yeah.
I just wasn't. I think I was more, it was definitely I was learning more things. Like I was definitely learning videos. And so that I feel like now I know more so I can just implement these things. Whereas before I was like learning like, oh, lighting, I guess or my ISO. Oh shit, you mean I shouldn't have it at fucking 4,000?
Yeah.
No, you need to have it the lowest it can be.
Make everyone look like a snowman.
Stupid bitch. I'm like, Joel. So, but that didn't stop me from creating. I just didn't have the same volume that I expected. So now I have, higher expectations of how much content and video. That's such a stupid fucking word, content. I just want more videos and photos out because I have these ideas, man, and get it in my head. I need to get it out into the world. But yeah, that's my 2 weeks, and I think it's inspiring. So if you guys, out there, YouTube land in the podcast and the groups and stuff like that.
What are your projects?
If you had 2 weeks off, what would you do? Just 2 weeks tomorrow, not to be like, well, I'm going to plan a trip. Like, if you could drive somewhere, I guess, or if you can say, hey, I'm going to get plane tickets tomorrow.
Yeah, you can.
What would you do? It doesn't have to be gear related. It doesn't have to be music. Let us know. I think that'd be fun. So, all right, let's get to the next topic. What do you say?
Let's do it.
Okay, so this could be a quick one or a long one. I don't know.
That's
so a quick question.
Suggestive.
Could be a long answer. So, what's more important to you when it comes to a guitar or bass? Feel or sound?
So when you say sound, you mean just like
the tone of it and how that guitar.
Gotcha. Just make sure.
Or like how comfortable it is. The playability, I guess, also is like the sound.
Because they're
thing,
both
or like a feel thing.
They're both big things.
Yeah.
Shit. I think sound is probably a bigger factor, but I don't know. Sometimes those things go hand in hand. The better it feels, the better it sounds. The shittier it feels, the shittier it sounds. If that makes
Because
when here's an example. Like you pick up a bunch of at NAMM, you walk around, you're picking up guitars that are, nice made ones, and then you go to like a boutique booth when they're trying to stay a little fringe, and they have all these vintage guitars that they're letting everyone handle. Some of those feel like shit and sound like shit. Like, oh, this is a vintage or a copy. Sorry, I know we're going a little off the rails here.
Yeah.
But like, oh, this is like this is off the beaten path. This isn't the big guys. This isn't an Ernie Ball or
we're doing our own
or
thing.
a Gibson. This is like a Japanese copy from the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, that guitar looks really cool. It kind of looks like a Jazzmaster. It's got like a weird body shape. You pick it up, you're like, there's like dead frets. There's dead notes on this. It feels like someone like got syrup on the board. It's like sticky on the neck or the
like they didn't
backside.
even let it cure.
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
It.
Yeah, like the they used like a shitty finish, like not a lacquer, but like a shellac, or they use like fly paper. Yeah, I don't know. So
if it feels bad, you're not gonna want to play it.
Yeah, because I don't know. I guess that's true too. It's like it feels bad. You're playing through headphones. You're like, maybe it doesn't. Maybe the room sound doesn't matter. Maybe the amp. It's just like you're getting the raw sound out of it, and you're like, dang, this thing sounds like shit. I know that was very specific.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess for me, I think sound is more important than feel.
But I guess that's also playability. If the guitar is
it's
like not comfortable to play,
it's not getting any sound if it doesn't feel good.
Yeah, like you're not gonna want to play like literally.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough question because you want it to sound good. You can make anything if you give enough time. Let's say like you have like really shitty action on it. If it sounds really good, it might be tough to play.
Yeah,
but you could get it. You could get it down. It's just you're not going to want to play it again.
Or even just like how the neck feels or how the body feels. So that's not really like a setup type thing. That's like how
sorry,
the build
I'm setup, but
not just like it is. It could be a part of the feel and the playability. It could be the setup, but I think I do when you got a notch on both of those and they're both great.
Yeah,
that's the holy shit.
Yeah,
that is great. That is like what I think. Duh, bro. Well, you want both? I'm like, yes, exactly. That's what you want. And so when you do have the guitar that has that, both check marks in both those boxes, it's like, you put a ring on it. Like you get that one.
Yeah,
and you're super stoked on it. But
what's more important to you, though?
I want to say feel, and probably playability, because you can really do so much to the sound.
It's true.
Of, with amps, with cables, with speakers, with cabs, with pedals, post EQ processing in the DAW, all this microphones.
Yeah.
Everything. You could have the best fucking rig ever, and if somebody doesn't know how to mic it, it's like, boy, at that gig, it sounded like shit.
Yeah, you're right. If the back of that neck is flypaper, you're gonna be stuck to.
You're stuck
minor like me.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't know. I guess you're right.
Yeah, so like, if you can play, comfortably and you confidently, then you can really change a lot of things. Like, it's like we talk about like with amps, you don't have to have the most expensive fucking amp.
Yeah,
you'd be like to get it to sound good, and you could probably go with like an old Marshall like JCM 2000 or 900 or something like that, which is like that might be out of some people's wheelhouses, but it's in comparison to like a Friedman or something like that, or like a diesel amp or some shit, or it's not going to be way up there, but you'll get pretty fucking close, and you can make a guitar that's a little bit more, I don't know, not your deal. Like you could even like say completely different sounds. I could get a Tele single coil to work for me and my sound in a humbucker. I'm a humbucker single, like in the bridge guy, and I can get away with a single coil Tele bridge.
Yeah, and I guess
EQ'd the right way.
If it plays really well, it makes it fun.
Yeah.
If it's not, it's like a fucking chore.
Yeah.
So you know what? You won me over. I'm swinging for the other team now.
Yeah.
I would say feel. You're right.
But, and then this is like, everybody probably has I hope this for everybody out there, everybody listening, and I hope for you, because I kind of already know the answer. When you have the one that has both, it's super comfortable to play, easy for you to play, and it sounds good. And then everything else is just gravy, baby.
Yeah.
All your pedals, the amps, whatever, you can kind of throw that thing in a lot of situations and you're comfortable because this is what everybody fucking says. So I'm going to say it anyways. It's not a new thing, but it's the closest, it's the one thing that you're in contact with.
Yeah.
You're not in contact with the pedals. You're not in contact with the DAW or whatever. Plugged into the matrix right into the back of your head, the computer. But not that you don't have a connection to those things and the amp and whatever, but it's like you're really in contact with the string and guitar itself and the frets vibrating or whatever. So if it's not doing the right thing for you, you're not going to want to play it.
Yeah, if it feels like shit, you're going to play like shit.
Well, I mean,
maybe.
I have, my guitars feel awesome and I still play like shit. So that goes too.
Okay, I guess it doesn't work.
It doesn't always work. Doesn't always make you play better or whatever. But kind of to say like, I broke a string on my equids. And so I kind of thought like, well, we got the live stream coming up. So my cheap lazy ass was like, I'll replace the strings like the day before. Just because I'm like, why am I going to waste
an Evertune?
Well, no, why am I going to waste a pack of strings? So I just kind of has just been hanging out without a string and I haven't been playing it. So it's been hanging on my wall.
Come on.
Just because I'm like, I just didn't want to waste a pack of strings, which I'm like, yeah, they're like $6. I could have done it. And I have like 10 packs.
All right.
Yeah, I have no excuse. I just like, that's what for me, because I have other ones. I've been playing my SG a lot and at practice and whatever. That's why I've been bringing out the SG because it's like my Equits is one string out of commission. So whatever. So when I replaced the strings and we played it for the live stream, I played, the Rayburn. I was like, oh man, this sounds, even though they're the exact same setup, SG with the Evertune, the same Gun Street harness, Sonic pickups, Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
The whole setup is exactly the same. I think the Equid sounds better because maybe it's a thicker body, thicker neck or whatever, maple neck as opposed to, what the hell fretboard do I have on there? Is it ebony on there? So it's just a little different. So I'm like, okay, it's still a thick neck on the SG, but not as thick as the other one. I'm like, guitars are fun, but they're dumb. I'm like, how does this work? It's almost the same makeup.
Yeah.
And the parts, I'm like, they don't sound the same. That's the fun thing, but like I said, just doesn't make sense.
It's wood, metal, magnets, and like they all, yeah.
Yeah. How do magnets work? How does wood work?
How does wood work?
Yeah, exactly.
Good one.
Yeah.
Ha.
Woodworking. Anyway, so all that to say, I'm like,
I would say feel.
I was very,
I was a sound guy before.
Yeah. I was very satisfied, playing that guitar. And that's kind of been forcing it on people of like, oh, it was like Nate. I'm like, here, stop what you're doing and play this guitar.
I was like, cool, thanks, bro.
He's like, played it.
Like, liked it.
Yeah, he's like, oh, this is really cool. It's like, this is way spanky. It's like, why is this like, this doesn't seem like a punk guitar. I'm like,
they call me back in high school.
I'm like, yeah, because it's got the 5K.
Because I got spanked every day.
Because I was spanking it every day. And then saw RJ the other day, and he was like, oh, he hadn't played the Rayburn yet.
Nice.
He's like, wow, this does not sound like you would think. He's like, this, like that pickup is really cool. I'm like, yep. We talk about it every episode pretty much.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace from Sonic Pickups.
I installed it.
Yeah. That's why I was like, I like it because like he was like originally like for like jazz or something like that.
Yeah.
Mike put it on there and he's like, and punk. And he added it because I'm like, I like it.
Shit.
I think you had a couple of people, Doug King was asking, it's like, oh man, I was thinking about getting one. I'm like, it's not what you would think, but it works so well for me.
Yeah.
So maybe give it a shot, but it's so out there. Anyway, this is a long episode. Let's get out of here.
Let's
what do you
do
say?
it. Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. Here, I'll move it later. I don't know.
No, you can bring it over.
For continuity's sake, who cares?
Well, you've seen it. I do the fade. So.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
Okay, just want to say thanks for tuning into the Tone Jerks podcast. And if you're watching, hopefully you're subscribed. So,
hit that bell.
Hit that fucking bell, get notified. And if you're watching
Tell us
this
in the comments how we fucked this episode up.
Yeah, if you're watching this and not subscribed on YouTube, well, thanks for finding us, but make sure you subscribe.
Yeah.
I'm doing episodes every week. And if you're listening, Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you can come to YouTube and subscribe as well and tell your friends about it and blah, blah, blah. And you can follow along on social media. We have a Facebook group. Search The Tone Jerks. You'll find it. It's also linked in the description. We're also on Instagram, posting cool shit, posting the stories, all the shit on the reg at The Tone Jerks. And then if you like the show, if you really like the show, you can help support on Patreon for as little as $1 a month. But if you double down for $2 a month, you get an extra episode every week.
$2? That's pretty good.
$2. And you get the whole back catalog of knocking my mic over here because I'm so excited.
Yeah.
You get the whole back catalog of episodes.
A lot of episodes.
Yes. So
shitload.
One every week that we've done. I think we started at episode 13. So, and we've done bonus ones over there.
Yeah.
A separate RSS feed, separate show, different format over there. But if you like the Tone Jerks, you'll like the Tone Jerks premium episodes on Patreon. So go check that out. And then just for the support, we want to give you all a sizable acknowledgement. A huge shout out. Kyle, you ready?
I got it.
You got that list? You're gonna
right here.
You can go over it twice, but read it once.
Yeah, I go over it every day. Actually, right before I go to sleep.
Right when you wake up.
People count sheep. I count names.
I count names. So I'm thinking about every one of you.
Yeah, right before I go to bed.
Right in my bunk.
In my bunk.
My bunk bed.
Every time I close my eyes, I see your names.
Yeah.
All right, we have Andrew Walsh from Andrew's Alcove. Adam Rohr from the Let Him Hear podcast. Teleprompter, Brian. We need to invest in a teleprompter.
Keep reading.
No. This is my moment. Doug King.
Oh, these are lemon lime.
Yeah, you said lime earlier, and then I was looking at it, fucking lied to.
Yeah.
They're still good, though.
Yeah.
But they're all right. Doug King. Doug Christ from 37 Effects. Abe Newman. Michael Newman. Nicholas Ogburn. Nicholas Payson. Colin Smith. Jason Fuzzmonger. Joe from Like My Pedals.
Just vibing.
And Will from the Just Surprise Me podcast. Doug Christ also involved in that. And should we plug Joe and Doug's podcast?
Yeah. We might be on there soon. Yeah. It's going to be a smoking episode.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah. The
smoking.
Masters of the Cinematic Universe.
Yes.
They do a movie podcast bi-weekly. So, yeah, check that out. They got a lot of podcasts. They got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah. A lot of fingers and a lot of pies.
Yeah. They're spinning a lot of plates. A lot of
balls and a lot of quarts.
Yeah. They got balls in everybody's court over there.
They're definitely in ours.
Balls of fury.
We have Ramyorn, Jamie Davis, Johnny Ray, Steve Mike, Steve Rao from 60 Cycle Hum, Kevin E. Quits from E. Quits Guitars, Co Schneider from the Flippin' Flippers podcast, Alvaro Viramontes, Brian from Nutter Guitars, Mel Chipson of Chipson Guitars.
Oh, yeah, I think teased it. I think maybe this week or next because I'll actually have time to edit it.
Yeah.
An interview with old Mel Chipson.
Mel Chipson.
On the podcast. He's made some time.
Is he as angry as I remember him last?
I think so.
What are you doing with that thing?
He just left me a voicemail. I'm just editing it.
Okay. Oh, should I send you the ones he's left me? Yeah. All right. Sean Fahey. Sean Arbo from Gun Street Wiring Shop. Sean Wright from Lollygagger Effects. Juan Ortiz from Tone Hungry Effects. Mike Oxbig. Hugh G-Rection. We should flip that. We should just flip those guys. They're
go both ways.
I don't know. Maybe we should reorganize this list. I don't know.
Yeah, but that means you would have to rewrite it.
That takes hours.
Work? What?
Like a cartoon character.
Roger Rabbit. Yeah, I can't do it.
Zach Hale. Can I continue?
Yeah.
Zach
I
Hale.
can't do a good Roger Rabbit.
Zach Hale's disappointed in your shitty Roger Rabbit impersonation.
Like, yeah. I was going to try it again, but I can't. No.
Toontown.
Can you do one? Yeah, you're trying to shit on me.
Yeah,
can you do a Roger Rabbit?
I should have just kept it quiet and I could have just railed on you still. All right. Eric Merrill from YouTube.
Do a Bugs Bunny? No.
What?
Can you do a Bugs Bunny?
I can do it. What's the female one? What's the one from Space Jam?
Oh.
The girl bunny?
Babs.
Is it Babs?
No, that's from Tiny Toons.
Anyway,
yeah.
Eric Merrow from YouTube and ELMFX.
Yes. Yeah. Fucking, I'm just cat out of the bag. He sent us one of those, or he's sending us one of those pedals.
Yeah.
By next episode, I should have it. So I am stoked to try out the Sky Bridge from ELMFX.
Nice.
So
Scott Hamilton from the Effects Loop podcast.
Sick brag, dude.
Yeah. Well, when it's here, I'll believe it.
Yeah. Right now, I don't believe.
Eric's like, it's in the mail. He has no reason to lie to us.
Just like a rock.
Yeah.
He says, "Suck on this, bitch."
Yeah, it's not like it's rent or something we're expecting. It's just he's nice enough to send it. Like,
yeah.
I'll believe it when I see it.
He just like a
We're such
picture
assholes.
of him like, "Fuck you, bitch."
It's in the mail. Oh, we got a letter. What's this? Oh,
god damn.
we got gagged.
Egg on my face.
We got. Tim Nowick from Bardic Audio Devices, Jonathan Jeruzik from 12th Hour Devices, and Tyler Rhines.
Tyler Reenies.
Is it Rhines?
Rhines.
Rhines?
We just gotta
Reness.
That's we didn't get like any clarifications. We're gonna have to say every pronunciation.
Yeah.
Shit. We didn't get some of these other ones. We didn't get any clarification.
Yeah. I don't even know how to say Sean Wright from Lollygagger Effects.
What if it's Sean Rariti?
Maybe just the W silent or something.
The whole thing silent.
I'm just kidding.
What if everybody's name is silent? We just don't ever say, "All right, thanks everybody." Here's all. We just still like you mouth all of it. Oh. And people like
you're just hearing Brett like. I just do them. All right, and now.
That's dumb. All right. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.